Good morning, everybody. Fired up today on Saturday. 40 degrees. Got the lighter hoodie back on. It's Fuck Your Feelings Saturday. That's right. Today I'm going to say each and every one of us has our own recovery path. Mine is extreme because I was doing, extreme drugs. I was fucking getting high on meth, as often as I could, drinking 3 handles of vodka a day just to keep my feet on the ground. And when I, thought about continuing to keep going another day, every now and then a wave would be like this over my head. That wave is anxiety. That cripples the toughest of us individuals here on this planet. And it sucks. And every one of those times, I'd end up in the back of a fucking ambulance thinking I'm dying, or on my way to the emergency room with my fucking wife, and I'd be thinking, man, is today the day? And you know what? My wife got sick of it, and she said she was gonna leave me, and that fear of loss changed my fucking life. And it's sad to say, in the world we live in, where help is everywhere you look if you actually want it, but that's not something men often ask for. So you have to have some fear of loss for most men to change, and most women to change too. But getting clean and sober was the best thing that I ever did. But my recovery path is extreme. I'm sitting out here, I just changed thing after thing after thing after thing, and I've been doing that for 7 years now. And I ran 1,249 days in a row. It'll be today, but that doesn't have to be you. I decided one day, and I did all kinds of different workouts for the last 7 years to find what really works for me. Running really works for me. And I ran one day, and I did it again and again and again. And then I decided, hey, this is awesome, and I'm not stopping. And the same with speaking. Speaking really helps me, but you don't have to speak about your recovery. I do it to try to help, inspire other people, but you don't have to do that. You could write it down, you could tell a friend, you could get a therapist, you could do whatever. But don't look at people that are doing extreme things and think, oh, I have to do that shit. Like, recovery is like climbing Mount Everest, and personal growth, it's like climbing Mount Everest, man. It's the fucking hardest thing you'll ever do, and you have to continue to do it for the rest of your life if you want to keep getting better. Because, again, potential, it's infinite. And if you want to get better, you can, but you have to fucking move today, even if it's that much. And you do that every single day. That's personal growth. That's recovery. And then you add, after a while, another thing. And you do that every single day. And that's personal growth. And that's recovery, man. And you keep doing that, adding more and more and more for the rest of your life. Growth becomes an addiction. And then for me, it's an obsession. And that's how you see the most successful people in the world. They started down there, probably beneath you, and now they just climbed for their whole life. And now they're having an awesome life, something to be proud of. That's inspirational. And hey, you can do it too. But don't beat yourself up because you're not fucking Superman today on day one. Kick today's ass. Have an awesome day. Let's go!